Yes, sir. It's your boy B, and I'm right back up at y'all with another video. And today we're going to talk about that Triple G versus Kell Brook fight that just happened like a half an hour ago. And I'm here to let y'all know that it was a very exciting fight. I'm over here in the United States, man, and I could feel the electricity in the air over there in England, man. It was crazy, you know. All the English fans, they got behind that man Kell Brook, and he gave it a very good try. You know, I can't take anything from the man. He moved up from 147 to 160, and he actually looked pretty good at times. You know, he threw that jab, and he landed the jab on Gennady Golovkin pretty well. He also took a couple of flush punches, which he took very well. But we all could see that he was the smaller fighter, man. And I don't care how much of a Triple G fan that you are, you have to admit that. You know, you got to admit it. And once he landed that clean flush punch, you know, Kell Brook was feeling it, and we seen it. His body language showed it. And you know, he started going to the body, and Kell Brook really couldn't stand up to it. And you know, I think he ultimately faltered. His corner stepped in and stopped the fight, and you know, to stop him from taking so much more punishment. Do I agree with the stoppage? I don't know. Like I say, you know, I wasn't there, so you know, I didn't see how he was reacting in the corner. I couldn't feel how he was reacting. These guys are training with Kell Brook, you know, for at least 90 days in the training camp, so they know their fighter. They know how he feels without him really even saying too much. So I mean, they had their reasons for stopping it, and you know, I can't disagree with that, because if the fight would have went longer, I seen the tides turning. You know, only thing I could see where he could have actually maybe turned it around is if Gennady Golovkin walked into something that he didn't see and got caught. Now, on the Gennady Golovkin side, he validated the fact that, you know, he has real power. I mean, even his most strict haters have to agree with that, because everybody that he's ever touched, they felt his punches and they reacted to it. So that's a fact. We have to admit that he has a bunch of power. You understand what I'm saying? That can't be denied. Now, his defense, that's something that I want to get into. You know, his defense, and how Styles gonna make fights. And you know, I actually want to talk about if he was to fight other people. How would he do against Canelo? I think that would be a great fight. Of course, I would have to go back and look at more tapes, but just off of looking at it right now, I'm going to tell you right now, yo, that fight is going to be harder than a lot of people think. You know, some people are writing Alvarez off, but Alvarez is a very intelligent fighter, and he's a very good counter puncher. And as we've seen in this fight, with somebody who has fast hands and that they're sharp, Gennady Golovkin leaves himself wide open. I ask you this: if Gennady Golovkin took those same punches that Brook caught him with from someone like Daniel Jacobs, who has great power, somebody like Canelo Alvarez, who also has pretty good power, would he stand the same way? You know, you got to ask yourself that. You know, these type of punches going to take steam off your punches, and also going to wear you down later on. So, you know, it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be a great fight with either one of those guys. You know, even, you know, people may laugh at me, but I even think that a fight with Julio Cesar Chavez would have been good, because like we see, Chavez is a heavy guy. He can take punishment, and he also can deliver punishment. And Golovkin doesn't have great defense. He takes punches. You understand? And it's like, if you take punches, anytime you take flush, clean punches like he takes, there's a chance that you could get knocked out by somebody who's punching just as hard as you, or somebody that's punching harder. So, you know, Canelo Alvarez, I think that he punches harder than Canelo Alvarez, but at the same time, Canelo is no slouch, and he throws sneaky punches. Canelo is a very sneaky fighter, yo. And you know, I think it's going to be a great fight. Hopefully we get that fight in 2017. But, you know, it was a great fight tonight, man. Very good fight. I'm happy for both fighters. Kell Brook showed that he has some heart. Triple G showed that his power is real, but he also showed some deficiencies. So, you know, we'll see what Canelo does next week. And hopefully them two will step into the ring, because I'm looking forward to that fight, man. I want to see what's going to happen. Yes, sir. So keep it tuned in. And, you know, it's your boy B. And I'm out here. Yeah.